Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beer Shark, episode 54. We're keeping count now.
Oh shit,
We're
54.
taking it serious now.
Yeah. Oh, I love you, Jack.
I found out recently that you can just do whatever. You can
What do you mean?
get away with anything that you feel like doing.
You can't get away with anything.
It's been 2 decades
What do you mean?
of just doing whatever I felt
Oh, you do whatever you want. Okay. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted, but if you want to like continue doing whatever you want, then you can't do anything too bad.
You got to keep it medium.
Well, it's not. I mean, social crimes are fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be horrible. You can be. You can be really bad.
They're more than fine. They're deserved.
Yeah, you can do a lot of shit that's not illegal that makes you a terrible person. That's an interesting thing. You can do some very bad shit.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I would never do anything, wrong, obviously, but you.
But also,
yes.
there's just illegal stuff that you can just do.
What would you like to do?
The other day, I went into a service station and there was no parks. So I just put my car wherever.
Yes.
I just found a piece of concrete.
Oh.
And I said, well, that's me.
In the service. Oh, okay. And no comeuppance?
No worries.
Fine.
I was ready, though.
You were ready for someone to come and say, hey, you can't.
You got to prepare, right?
Yeah, you can't just do... Okay, that's great. Okay, I like that.
Like, I feel like the system is...
Yeah.
You gotta test the limits and do whatever you feel like doing until you get the piss beaten out of you.
Yes.
And then, that's at the end. Or it's not.
Not for me.
You can just keep going if you feel it.
Getting beaten up isn't a deterrent for me.
Your limits really do depend on the strength of your skull.
Yeah. Yeah, because a bashing doesn't work for everyone. Not everyone's going to stop doing their behaviours.
No, if you can take a scooter to the ankle, you're going to keep stealing from Coles. That's like a Joe Biden quote.
Man, we got these people in our units. I won't get into it, but they're not Australian, and they like to leave a trolley out the front. They just go and do their grocery shopping, and then they trolley that shit up to to the units, and then they just leave the trolley out the front. They do this a couple of times a week. And
they don't bring the trolley back to the shop?
They just leave it out the front of the units. And I don't like it, obviously. I think that, that's not cool. They also like to do their laundry on the balcony, which makes the place look untidy. I mean, I'm a stickler, I'm a stickler for the rules.
What if it's dry cleaning on the balcony, like your Hugo Boss suit?
No, keep your fucking clothes in the house. We're not in another place.
I think we should...
I sound racial now. This could be anyone doing this.
We're not in England, all right? You can't do that shit here.
Yeah. It's very English behaviour. Yeah.
I feel... I feel like the more expensive your clothes are, you should be able to put them on display in your balcony.
No, you can't put anything on your fucking shit. You get a plant. You get 2 plants on your balcony. A chair, a table.
I've washed my Ralph Lauren. With the Omo, mind you. I'm not going the home brand shit.
You're full of shit
I'm
about
going
Ralph
out.
Lauren.
I spent $260 on Doc Martens, and now I've washed them for some reason, and I have to hang them up.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to see them and say, wow, what color's your Ferrari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. The wealth emanating from this guy with his Ralph Lauren and his Doc Martens, which is a terrible combination.
It's not good.
You should never put those two together.
I mean, that's just being a skinhead, I think.
Actually, it probably is. It actually probably is.
You got your Hilfiger, your Docs, your boots and braces.
You're probably not. I watched American History X this afternoon.
Brilliant film.
Not a bad one. You see Edward Norton's dick in it.
You do. It's soft, too.
Yeah.
Big move.
Big dick?
Big dick, big move.
Not a bad dick on him. I was annoyed. Didn't want it to be any good.
Well,
Quite a cock.
I think having your soft dick out radiates more energy than...
Of course.
Because
it's not angry.
Jason Segel in Get Him to the Sarah or something.
Yeah. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, that's it.
Dick out. Quite an impressive...
First
quite a piece
5
on him.
minutes.
Quite a piece on him. Well done.
Is it quite a piece?
Well, it makes me... But yeah.
He's a big boy. I guess it puts it in proportion.
I mean, he's got a small dick is what I meant when I said that.
I was listening...
Not like me.
Yeah, not big dick. Welcome to Big Dick Chat.
Yeah.
I was listening to the director's commentary of that film, And there's a certain amount of frames that a penis can be in a film and still be on the rating scale.
Oh, okay.
And
So they cut it. It was they took it to the
out.
Yeah. They took it to the limit.
There you go, 36 frames, MA, no worries.
They you see his cock.
His dick and balls.
It's gross.
On the walls.
It's gross. It's a good film.
And Mila Kunis titties.
You do, yeah.
Discard this movie for its beat-off potential.
You know what I gotta say? I don't like those titties.
I think they were shopped, right?
I think they were her titties. I just don't think they're good titties. No, they're not. Because if those weren't her boobs, why would she go with those ones? They weren't great.
Well, I mean, she's not going to come out with the Pamela Anderson cannons, right?
No, she can't come out with cannons, but those titties were not, in my view, fantastic.
Well, that's why she hadn't got them out before then.
Makes sense. You know what's funny is I think that like if they paid her like a lot of money to do it before, sight unseen, as soon as they saw him, they would have been like, this budget's blown out.
Yeah, like when you
imagine if they said to her, they've already like signed the contract, tits out, and this is the cost, and they're like, we're not going to worry about that scene. She's like, well, you've already paid, so I'm not giving the money back. They're like, oh, fine.
It's like a shitty Gumtree transaction.
Put them in.
You already bought the symbols and they're all cracked. It's the titties version of me going to Logan to buy my Skyline after I bought it on the internet.
Right.
And then it wasn't working.
Yeah. And then you got screwed.
Yeah. And then
I remember that guy.
Someone else.
God damn, I'll never forget that time we went to have a look at that car.
And we talked about that guy?
Crazy fucking guy. Crazy guy with his barefoot wife, and he's just sort of like... And it's the whole time...
His wife is pregnant too.
His wife's pregnant. He's got a couple of kids running around. He had a couple of kids, or is it one kid? Anyway, he seemed like a stone cold psycho, even though he was being nice. So we went to buy this car... for Jack, a Skyline, cool car, was in some state of disrepair, but it was running, and you took it around the block. And the dude who sold it was really quite a psychopath, and he was very polite and very nice, but he felt like he was simmering. He was going to kill someone that day, not us, not us. But I can tell you, I felt some pressure to purchase the car.
It wasn't us because I bought the car.
Yeah,
I feel it was strange too.
He was a terrifying person.
He's been living like shit for the last, 3 decades.
Yeah.
And you could tell that he came into a bit of money. He got his new, got a new tap-out top.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Yeah, new tap-out top, some cameras.
Yeah, he got like 6 cameras outside of his house. He's made some enemies.
Yeah, you went inside to take a shit, is that right?
I just saw through the window. I wouldn't go.
No,
I didn't even want to go inside the gate.
No, that's true. And it was a bit muddy. And he had like a security system. He had TVs in the house that were showing the outside of the house.
Yeah.
Which is so strange.
And we needed an air compressor because the tire was down.
And he sent the wifey to go get it. He's like, go get the fucking... Can you just go and get a fucking from next door? It was like, Jesus.
His barefoot surf wife.
Yes. Yeah. She was... Look, you know what? She'd be a trophy in those woods.
Of the household.
She would be like a real treat in that neighborhood. She's probably the pride of... Dipshit Street or whatever that street was. She would be the pride of the neighborhood.
Strong forearms from working the well.
Quite a piece. Jesus. We're back here at Jack's house, which is cool to be back in the north. Well, I'm back in Brisbane. I've been away. I've been down Sydney, Melbourne, doing some shows. I told you that I was assaulted.
Is this in Melbourne or Sydney?
Melbourne.
Yeah.
A woman punched me.
Well, that's the way it does there.
Well, she had no... So I headlined Death or Glory. Shout out to Geordie, Death or Glory, gay man. So I do a half hour. I go downstairs. There's this woman. She's wearing a beret. She's calling me over. I think, fuck off, Che Guevara.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fine. I go over to her. She says, I loved your show. I thought you were so funny. I'm like, yeah.
So you're a cunt to her then?
No. I was just, And then she starts sort of telling my jokes back to me, and now I'm starting to feel good because I like to take a lot of juice. If she's being complimentary, then I got to fill up. I'm like a camel. I got to fill up my hump with compliments, and that'll get me like 3 months.
You're fast charging.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm charging up on the compliments. Then she says, I'll add you on Instagram. And I say, yeah, sure, add me on the Instagram. Obviously, that's what I want. I want followers. So I said, yes, sure, please. And I show her how to do that. And she follows me. And I say to her, look, I can't follow you back because I'm in Instagram jail right now.
Oh.
And because I am in Instagram jail. And she said, what for? And I said, well, I posted a picture of a friend of mine and her friend in a sort of sexual congress. And she just punched me. Hard. She just went fucking boom, punched me. It sort of came through. It grazed my chin, and then it got me like in the neck and the collarbone area. And I was angry as shit.
Did she think it was like a revenge porn thing?
Yeah, I guess. And I said, you fucking motherfucker. And then she goes, because my instinct is to just crack her fucking head open, you know. And she said, she goes, you don't post pictures without consent. And I said, I never said I posted anything without consent. What are you, fucking mental?
Yeah.
I said to her, hey, even if I did the worst possible thing you can imagine in this scenario, you've just assaulted me. Are you fucking crazy? Words get a punch? Are you out of your fucking mind? You're out of your fucking melon, cunt.
I mean, I think you're out of your mind there.
She's an asshole.
The worst thing that you could possibly do if you brought it up at a bar after your set. Oh,
Yeah.
why'd you get banned from Instagram? Oh, I raped 6 children.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but that would warrant a tap to the chin.
Absolutely.
Would it not?
No, because it's words. That's not confirmed. If the kids were there going, yeah, no, he did. Well, then all right. You know what I mean? If the kids were there just holding their asses, no, he did.
Yeah.
That would be something. But there weren't any kids involved.
But aren't the kids just words then?
Jack, can we get back to what happened?
Okay, let's get back to CSI Melbourne.
She fucking punched me. I said, you're a cunt, whatever. I go and sit down. And then she comes over to the table. She says, oh, can I I'm really sorry. I feel terrible. Can I get you a drink? And I'm like, yeah, fucking fine, whatever. So she gets me a drink. Then she sits down and she says, and she wants confirmation. She wants me to prove to her. And I said, fine. So I go to my friend's Instagram and I say, see, this is the image. I got a friend. She does like erotic drawings, like erotic art.
What is this? Is it a funny thing?
No. She does like prints. She prints things on T-shirts and towels and different things, and I was just trying to help her out. I've got an Instagram following, and she said, can you promote my thing? I was like, sure, I will. Anyway,
on towels.
I put it on. Yeah, I put it on and I showed her. Anyway, it got flagged, goes against our community guidelines, whatever. I showed
flags.
I showed this fucking woman the thing, and she's like, oh, okay, I accept that. I said that's the exact image, on this. I said, that's the thing. She's like, oh, okay, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, all right, no worries, whatever. And then we just left. I said, look, I'm going to go. See you later. And I got back to Brisbane a few days later. Now, I'm a vengeful man. So I decide to get revenge on this asshole, right? So I sent her a message and say, hey, look, the venue has the CCTV footage. They've given it to the Victorian Police and asked me to make a statement. I'm going to do it just because it seems to me that this is like something we don't talk about, and people pretend like women don't assault men, and they really do. And I just think we don't talk about it, so then people just think it doesn't happen, but it's happened to me plenty of times, and this is another case, and I'm fed up with the shit, and I'm going to make a formal complaint. And she's like, so you'll press charges? I said, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll press charges, you asshole. You fucking punched me as hard as you could. Anyway,
a little $100.
She's an asshole. I'm not gonna sue her or anything, but and obviously there's no footage that I'm aware of. I'm lying through my teeth, right? But she says, do you realise that I'm an Australian citizen, but I'm trying to get citizenship with my fiance in England? I said, oh, you can forget that. That's not happening.
Yeah, no, you're staying.
It's an assault charge. You won't be able to leave the country. You won't get access to Greater Europe, the UK, Canada, US, New Zealand, maybe. But
maybe find a nice little, a cozy little abode in Brunswick.
Yeah,
how about that?
Exactly. You're fucking done.
Go to Tasmania if you'd like.
She's texting me, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How could I do this? I'm so sorry. Is there anything I could possibly say or do? No, I'm afraid not. You're fucked. And good luck with it. I said to her, look, I've got to go down. I'm back in Brisbane now. I've got to go down to the police station, make a statement. Do you want me to get back to you when it's done? Give me a phone number and email so I can pass that on to them so they don't have to chase you, which she did. And I said, look, I'll see the cops. I'll get back to you with what I find out. I decide to have a little snooze. And I sleep for a couple of hours, and then I get up. I think, let's let her roast for the afternoon. I finally get back to her. And this is the only part of the story where I feel like maybe I went too far. I said to her, look, the police told me what would happen to you. And the Victorian police may still find you and press charges just on the strength of the footage without my complaint. But when they told me that you definitely wouldn't be able to get citizenship in England and this and that, I pulled my statement and said, look, I don't want to do that to her. It's just a mistake. We all make mistakes. And then the policeman said to me, and I'm typing this to her, I said, and then the policeman said to me, well, she'll never know that the best person, the best man in her life is a stranger who she assaulted in a bar.
The best man in
The
her life.
best man in her whole life
That's
is
how
me.
policemen talk.
That's what I said, the cop said. And she's like, oh my God, he's so right. Thank you so much. Is there anything I can do? And I said, yes. And then I blocked her. What a witch.
This is what I'm talking about. You can do whatever you want until something happens.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, she's not doing any more shit.
She might still. I mean, she's an awful fucking asshole.
You think she's
cunt.
still got a couple of years left of the haymaker in her?
What a fucking evil bitch. Just punches people. And the only reason she did it, Jack, is because in her mind, she's going to get away with it. Like, I'm not going to crack her back. I can tell you for a second there was some blood coursing through my veins. I was like, And you know what I really thought? I thought what she thought. For a second there, I thought what she thought, which was, I could punch this bitch and get away with it. Like, I could crack... And then as the seconds crept on, I realized, no, because now it's premeditated. See, if I had just cracked her straight away, as soon as she hit me, if I just knocked her off her fucking stool, that would be fine. Because that's like, hey, you hit me, I hit you. You know, I probably would get away with that. Not that I want to fucking, punch someone. But, as the seconds crept on, I realized I missed my window.
Here's where I think you went wrong.
Right.
Okay, so this is my course of action for fan interactions. Okay, you be the fan. This is before everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jack, Marsha, you're my favorite. Oh, it's so good that you're
thanks.
here.
Did you want to follow me on Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Here's my Instagram.
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. There it is. You're too pretty to be interesting. So I'm not going to follow you back, but I'm going to go to Brisbane.
Oh.
Keep an eye on when I'm down here next.
Oh, shit. You hit her with the insult.
And the compliment.
You're too pretty to be interesting.
Yeah, that's it. You're not saying anything of value. Sugar tits.
You would get punched harder than me. You were going to get one in the balls for that. You're too pretty to be interesting.
You see, it's a kick in the balls and the kiss on the cheek. It's the double.
I'm not denying that. Yeah, no, look, okay, what's another one? You are a fascinating woman. I'm not going to follow you because we all know that the followed to follow ratio on Instagram is very important and I'm an entertainer.
That is true.
Is that the fact? Can you be honest? Can you say, hey, please follow me on Instagram. Keep in mind now, I won't follow you back because the being followed to following other people ratio is really important for the business. So I can't follow you back because actually I've got nothing to gain from following you. In fact, if you insist that I follow you back, if you follow me, maybe just don't even worry about it, Clark. Because that's actually worse for me. I've been unfollowing motherfuckers all week. I'm not trying to unfollow everyone. I don't want to follow anyone. Ultimately, the dude with 10,000 followers that doesn't follow anyway, that's the champion. If he follows no one, he's got 10,000 followers, he follows no one, that's the champion of Instagram.
Well, he's made another account to watch shit. I think that's the
he's
move.
Doing a whole other thing.
Once you make it, you unfollow everything on your main thing. You go and make a separate thing where you follow people you're actually interested in.
Right.
You have no followers on that account. You're just there. You're like, oh, cool motorbike. That's what you're doing there.
Okay. You have a personal account and okay.
I still use Instagram very frequently. And I like following people I'm interested in. So the ratio is important. And also, I just don't want to see what you're doing with your textbooks.
Yeah,
I'm bored.
Yes. Everyone's very boring. I don't know how to use Twitter. I want to get better at Twitter. But Instagram's a motherfucker. I'm mainly just looking at motorbikes on there. Yeah. So tell me, you were on the Gold Coast?
Last night, yeah.
Based gig, Gold Coast, Dog and Parrot, you were.
Yeah, and then I was doing
like Yoda.
Palm Beach.
Fuck yeah, I like Palm Beach too.
On the, it was very good. The promo was my favorite part of the evening because I said, "Hello, I'll be doing Palm Beach Hotel tonight," and someone commented and said, "What venue is that?" And I said, Palm Beach Hotel.
Yeah. And
then friend of the show, Lachlan Keenan, came in and said, Palm Beach Hotel. And I said, it's in Palm Beach.
It's a hotel.
Then he kept going on that person's other posts and just writing Palm Beach Hotel on their shit.
Why is he an asshole?
It's a lot of fun, ain't it?
It is fun. Yeah. Lachlan. Not bad, Lockie. Huh. Okay, how was those gigs? I did the Avenue on the Gold Coast on Wednesday night and it was great.
Goldie rules. I've never had a shitty... Oh, that's a lie. Never had a shitty gig at Based. Had some Goldie stinkers.
Yeah, I've had some Goldie stinkers and some gigs I wasn't happy with.
I don't know, man. Social media is weird because we are doing what we do. You know, our whole thing is like we need to make shit.
Yeah.
What do you do if you don't have anything?
Nothing.
I know people that just aren't funny.
No.
They can't play music.
Right.
And they,
so they have no outlet.
They can't weld. What are they doing?
They're jerking off into their turducken.
Into a turducken? Like through the hole?
Yeah, because in a turducken is a turkey, a duck, and a chicken.
And you.
And a little of me. And a little of the old Colonel spices.
The secret ingredient.
Absolutely. That's salt, baby. You got to salt it up. And then you stick it in the oven. You cook that up. In a way, you need some sort of glue to create a cohesion to hold all those turkey birds together.
Do we know? It's
cum, really.
It's like at Dairy Queen, how... I guess you've never been, but they had the Blizzards as an ice cream.
Yeah, I know the Blizzard, sure.
And they turn it upside down so that you know it's a real thick ice cream. That's what you do with like your family turkey. You turn that upside down, and if none of the filling falls out, you know you've welded it up with your little special batter.
Yeah, that's right. And you can say, hey, I did it right this time. I dehydrated myself before I put in the cum crumpet.
Do we know?
Because, you know, you want that real jelly.
Do we know how cum reacts to heat? Like 200 degree heat?
Yeah, not how you would think. It doesn't liquefy, it solidifies.
Sets.
Yeah, it sets. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can start sculpting. Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You could make a little thing there. I heard of a woman, a friend of mine. She suggested that she would get her boyfriend to put cum in ice cubes so she could drink like a water or a drink with the cum ice cubes in that when they had company over, and it's like their little in-joke. Like people are at the house, she's drinking her drink, she's got cumsicles in the drink, they're looking at each other like they don't know.
Nothing flies under the radar quite like a cube of cum.
The thing is, ever since I found out that anytime I go to anyone's house and the lady of the house or the man of the house indeed has ice in their drink, I just think probably cum. I feel nothing.
No ice for me, thanks.
I'll be okay. Would you like some ice, Jim?
I'm skeptical of the glass, to be fair.
That's probably set cum.
Yeah, there's 200 degrees. Your oven's still cooling down. I know what you've done, Aaron.
Trying to make me drink your cum again. That's the thing about most of my friends is they will do shit to you when you go to their house. Just earlier this evening, I came to your house. You did a little fucking asshole thing to me yourself, Jack.
When you
First thing you did. Jack, well, I got here, right? I got to the north, past the Jewel of the North on the way, Costco. Fuck
God
yeah.
Bless.
God bless. And Jack had a bowl of coconut, and he said to me, James, I want you to put all this coconut in your mouth.
Just fill it.
And I said, no. And Jack said, oh, go on. And I was like, all right. And then
Well, at first, you were like, oh, so what, we're like... You know, a photo or for Instagram.
Yeah, is there a reason?
You know,
because obviously like, I'm not going to do that for no reason.
And that's what I suggested.
Yeah.
I just want to see what happens.
You just wanted to do it to me, but you weren't willing to do it yourself.
I did film it.
And once I did it, I understood that that's why you didn't, because it is quite fucked. And I breathed some in and then I coughed it all out to Metallica.
Yeah, it's the heel-toe method. Just
yes.
Yeah.
Because when you breathe it in, then your body just rejects it and you don't have any choice. It went all over your shit. Anyway, look, people who don't have any creativity, no creative outlet, I don't understand them. I don't know how they live. I think they go home. I work with these guys. I think they go home at night. They get a chair. They sit facing the wall and they just sit there facing the fucking wall. Oh, it's dinner time. Then they eat their dinner. They go back. They sit down. They look at the wall. Oh, okay, time for bed. And then they fuck off to bed. I don't know how these people live. They have absolutely nothing to show for their lives. They will live, they will die, they will be forgotten. It's as if they never existed. That's why people have kids.
Within a month of their death. Everything
completely
they did
forgotten.
Was for nothing.
The only reason people have children is because that's the only legacy available to them. Other than that, they're forgotten. They need to... And this is why people don't beat their kids and aren't mean to their kids. You'll find less creative people are more decent to their family for that reason. Because if they don't want to be remembered in a nasty way. See, I'll leave some shit behind. People who don't actually know me as a person will remember me for a short time just because of the art that I've left behind. Not a long time. I'm not saying I'm leaving some great legacy, but I mean there'll be something there other than just my friends and family being like, no, we're glad he's dead. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't have... If you're going to have an empty funeral, at least have a good Spotify.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Hey, when you die, which is, probably eventually, do you want them to play your music at your funeral?
Oh, that's great. It's
Would they play? This is one that Jack wrote.
Hey, Phoebe, this one's about you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Phoebe's a bitch. Yeah. You're gonna bury me one day, you fat cunt. Yeah. Sex with you was shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the song was more like, sex with you was good. This is bad now. I wish I was back.
You could write...
Come back, please.
Oh, yeah. Come back to me. I know I'm dead, but suck my flaccid dead cock, bitch. Something like that.
Yeah. Well, then it becomes like
that sounds bad, actually. I wish I didn't say that. Thing. Oh, no. It's a country song.
Suck the maggots out my dick. It's an open casket for a reason, bitch. Grab your partner by the hand and put my dead dick in your mouth.
Grab your partner by the hand, put my dead dick in your mouth.
Now, ladies, take off your hat and put your asshole on my on my rotting nose.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. How fucking rad would that be? To have someone turn up at your funeral, rip the fucking top off the coffin and perform a sex act on your dead body. How fucking sick would that be? I'm sure it's been done before. There are weird cultures all over the world. Not naming names. Asia will probably do it over there.
You reckon?
Yep, absolutely. They're into some weird shit, man. There's some... like on the islands, like in the South Pacific, some of those freaky Asian like communities, they're hanging dudes up by their balls. You got to become a man. And in South America, they're doing even crazier shit. I heard of this one fucking guy. To become a man, you put your arm out like that. They put a fucking like a stake, like a wooden stake. It's like a root that they have, and it goes in through under your bicep, and to become a man you have to tear your arm away from it, and it tears your fucking bicep, and then you're a man. Obviously not a very practical man with your arm all torn to pieces.
Isn't the idea of like a manly man supposed to be like productivity?
Yeah, no. Well, the left. I'm obviously finished. But now you're a man. Other cultures down there, like you sit on an anthill, and the ants all bite you on the dick and balls.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you're definitely a man. And ironically, after ants destroy your dick, now you're a man and you can sleep with women in the village. Obviously, it's going to be some sort of repair period.
It's already ribbed for their pleasure because of the bumps.
You imagine, like back in the day, they had no condoms, they had none of this sort of weird sex play stuff. You just had to do shit to your dick to make it more interesting. I like that. Have you ever drawn anything on your dick?
I put hats on it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You make a little hat for it, or you get a little hat, like the Monopoly one.
On the gas canisters at work, there's a little...
I know the cap.
The cap, and it has a brim on it.
Yes,
so
you're
you just
right.
get that, and it's perfectly dick-shaped, like dick-sized.
Yeah, you're right. Probably wouldn't fit Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. I was thinking of Edward Scissorhands for some reason. I'm like,
How good is Edward Scissorhands? What a fucking great film. I love that movie. It's romantic. It's got... what is that guy? What's his name? Johnny Depp. It's got Johnny Depp in it. Is it a Christmas movie? Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas movie.
Are you thinking of The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. Is Christmas happening in Edward Scissorhands?
It's snowing.
That's Christmassy. That's Christmassy. I think Christmas is where it all comes to a head. Anyway, whatever. Edward Scissorhands, fucking great film.
They hang people upside down with their balls.
Yep. Absolutely. Hung upside down by your balls. This is how you're becoming a man.
And that's a big ceremony?
Yeah, I think they do it when you die as well. So you become a man, you hang by your balls. Pretty much any big deal. Birthday, hang by the balls. Christmas, hang by the balls. Easter, hang by the balls.
That's how I got banned from jets. I just got stuck in the fucking squat rack.
Hanging from your nuts.
Just hanging from my nuts. You got to wear tighted shorts. Now I got to...
That's not how you use the squat rack, Jack. So you're hanging from your nuts in there?
Yeah, I'm hanging from my nuts. I'm squashing guts.
Oh, what time of day was this?
Like 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's rush hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are going to notice.
Yeah, you got Avicii playing too loud.
Oh, how bad is the music in the jets? Fuck. So they just walk past. They're like, we got what do we got here? We got a pec deck. Can you imagine like the personal trainer just walking someone through? There's pec deck here. You
seated row, and here you got a bench press machine. Jack Marsha hanging from his testicles. Hang on, Jack. Well, you're the fuck out of here. You're banned from Jets. And then you just went and joined Snap instead.
I joined Snap. I've been there for about 3 months now.
Just hanging by your balls.
I'm ready for someone to catch me. Now I do it at like 1 a.m. because empty.
Why don't you just hang from your nuts here in the house?
It's not very structurally sound. So you have to go to the basement, and then lights aren't very good there.
I like that the house gets destroyed before your sack snaps.
No, yeah, it's like the... You got a door, you got a gym, and it's like you hang up.
Yeah.
Except it's just a picture frame with my nuts on it.
You got a door, you got a gym, and a Jack hanging from his sack. That could be a rap song. I could write that.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm thinking about writing some rap. I got obviously my famous. I got two famous Instagram songs. One is fuck me, everyone can go and get fucked. Yeah, fuck everyone, fuck everything.
Great, it's a great tune.
Yeah, it's like a little Jack White jingle. I got that one, and then I got they call me Big Jim. I'll make your dick swim. Cut it off and throw it in the river. Change your name to Kim. I could put those two together and make a song.
Oh, that's the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge would be, you got a door, you got a gym. You got Jim and Jack hang from his sack. Something like that.
Yeah. I feel like one of your songs is the reason you really got punched.
I didn't sing any songs to her.
You're at the door, you're like, why'd you get banned from Instagram? I was, let's check this song out.
I should have just showed a song. I got a fucking song for her. Dude, fucking right. I got some nasty ass songs, man. I've been listening to them in my car. You know, the whole catalog.
I like your own songs?
Yeah. No, I like to listen to old records. They're all just garbage. Just fucking garbage songs, that I've written. In fact, we should go and see the OK Cowboys. They're doing gigs, man. You got to see this band. This is a band I used to sing in. Andy Davis played drums in this band. Now they got another lineup, but it's still dudes, old school dudes from the band, and they're great. They're either great or they're terrible, but mostly they're great. Their songs are fucking fantastic, man. This band is like no other band you've ever seen in your life, and we should go and see them.
Go check that out.
Yeah, the OK Cowboys fuck your shit up, man. And honestly, if you tell them about hanging from your sack, they'll put it in a song.
I would love to be a part of it.
I don't know. I'll introduce you.
In review, what do we got this week? You can do whatever you feel.
You can do whatever you want. You can get punched by an asshole bitch in Melbourne. Fucking asshole punched me. I was very, very unimpressed.
You got to do something.
You can't
just do nothing.
If you're not creative, you can come into a turducken. And your cum will hold it all together.
Yeah, the Flex Seal and...
hanging from your sack.
You can hang from your sack.
How about that? You can hang from your sack at Jets.
And write a song about it. So go multi-platinum.
Absolutely. Record it, stick it in your car when you pick up random people. If I were an Uber driver, that's all I would do is just play my terrible music. When people get in the car and I put it on, they'd be like, what the fuck is this shit?
You gotta, yeah.
In fact, that would be a great thing to do, to be an Uber driver and just film people's reactions in your car when you play really fucked up songs. You can put someone in the car and then you just hit them with full volume, like Blood Duster.
It's just Family Guy samples with reverb. It's my new EP. It's my new noise EP. It's by Nails. Have you heard it?
Yeah. Enjoy, dipshit. Yeah. I think that's a very good idea. I like it.
All right.
Are we done?
That's us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You want to double up?
Yeah. Do you think that was a good episode?
I think it was fun.
Okay.
I
liked it.
Review us on iTunes if you feel like it, folks.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
What's your let you find out what they can do?